Hello students, welcome to today's explainer, our masterclass on coordinate geometry. देखो यार, मुझे पता है कि फॉर्मूलाज देखकर कभी-कभी डर लगता है, but let me tell you a secret. Coordinate geometry basically means free marks. अगर आपको एक बार इसके core formulas समझ आ जाएं, तो you can score full marks in this section without any stress. So grab your notebooks and pens and let's make this topic super easy together.
Here is a quick look at today's agenda. 1. Distance and area basics. 2. Finding the centroid. 3. Section formula for internal division. And 4. Section formula for external division. Let's get right into it.
Starting off with Section 1. 1. Distance and area basics. Mastering the foundations.
Building a strong foundation is literally everything for your exams. अगर foundation strong है ना, तो कोई भी tricky question आपको फंसा नहीं सकता. So let's dive into our very first concept and see how easily we can apply our formulas. Here's a question straight from our study material. We need to find the distance between point A, which is 2, 3, and point B, which is 6, 7. हमारे पास options हैं A, 4, B, 4 root 2, C, 5 root 2, or D, 8. The trick here is simple. Don't rush. सबसे पहले अपने coordinates x1, y1 or x2, y2 को clearly identify करो. Okay, let's solve this step by step. Step 1. Apply our trusty distance formula, which is under root x2 minus x1 whole squared plus y2 minus y1 whole squared. Step 2. Plug in those values. 6 minus 2 is 4, and 4 squared is 16. Same goes for the y values. 7 minus 3 is 4, and 4 squared is also 16. So we get under root 16 plus 16, which gives us root 32. Finally, step 3. Let's simplify root 32. 32 is basically 16 times 2, and the square root of 16 is 4. So it simply becomes 4 root 2. And this is why our correct answer is option B. It dumb simple math A right.
Let's move on to our next problem. We need to find the area of the triangle formed by the points 0, 0, 4, 0, and 0, 3. Options are 6, 12, 8, or 10 square units. Now, आप चाहो तो वो लंबा वाला coordinate geometry area formula use कर सकते हो, but wait, notice the points here. एक point तो अपना origin है 0, 0, एक x-axis पर है 4, 0, और एक y-axis पर है 0, 3. अगर आप इसको अपने mind में sketch करोगे, it's actually a perfect right-angled triangle.
And because it's a right-angled triangle, we can just use our basic geometry. Step 1. The distance from the origin 0, 0 to 4, 0 gives us a base of 4. The distance from 0, 0 to 0, 3 gives us a height of 3. Step 2, just apply the standard area formula, half into base into height. Step 3, that is half into 4 into 3. The 2 cancels out the 4, leaving 2, and 2 times 3 is 6. So the answer is option A, 6 square units. देखा, थोड़ा smart observation से कितना time save होता है. That's a quick and easy win. Moving right along to section 2. 2. Finding the centroid, the center of the triangle.
Stay super focused here बच्चों, क्योंकि centroid वाले questions generally direct formula based होते हैं. They are absolute time savers in your board exams. So, exam formula alert. Centroid सुनने में बड़ा fancy लगता है, but honestly it is literally just the average of the given coordinates. तीनों x coordinates को add करके 3 से divide कर दो और तीनों y coordinates को add करके 3 से divide कर दो. बस x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3 and exactly the same for y. Just a simple mathematical average. Let's test this out with a practice question. The coordinates of the centroid of the triangle with vertices 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 are what? Is it A, B, C, or D? Jalli se mental math lagao, guys. Use that straightforward average formula we just discussed. Okay, let's verify your answers. Step 1. Add the x coordinates. 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. Divide that by 3 and you get 4. Step 2, add the y coordinates. 3 plus 5 plus 7 equals 15. Divide that by 3 and you get 5. Step 3, combine your new x and y and we smoothly arrive at 4, 5, which means option A is absolutely correct. Centroid निकालना तो एकदम बच्चों का खेल है, right? Next up, section 3. 3. Section formula, internal division. Examiners का absolute favorite topic है ये. एक question तो पक्का exam में आता ही है. It requires a tiny bit of careful attention with multiplication, but I know you guys can handle it. So the crucial point here is the formula itself. For internal division, the formula is m1 times x2
plus m2 times x1 whole divided by m1 plus m2. And you do the exact same pattern for the y coordinates. Always remember, जब भी internal division लिखा हो, we use a positive sign. बीच में हमेशा plus आएगा. Here's a great problem from our source to practice this. The coordinates of a point dividing the line joining A 2, -2, and B 8, 4 internally in the ratio 1 to 2 are what? Don't let that -2 overwhelm you. Just map out your m1, m2, and your coordinates and follow the steps calmly. Let's break down the math. Step 1. Our ratio m1 to m2 is 1 to 2. Step 2. Apply that internal formula. For x, we multiply ratio 1 with the opposite x-coordinate 8 plus ratio 2 with the opposite x-coordinate 2. That's 8 plus 4, which is 12. Divide that by the sum of ratios, which is 3. So 12 divided by 3 gives us 4. Now for y. Watch out for the negative sign here. 1 times 4 is 4, plus 2 times -2 is -4. So 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 divided by 3 is still 0. Step 3, combine them, and we get 4, 0. So the answer is option A. See, step-by-step करने से negative sign से भी को घबराने होते. And finally, section 4 section formula, external division. ये external division internal का ही भाई है. Just with a small twist. Notice the visual difference here. On the left side, internal division uses a plus sign in both the numerator and the denominator. On the right side, external division uses a minus sign. Formula exactly same है. m1x2 minus m2x1 upon m1 minus m2. ये टिप एकदम दिमाग में बिठा लो. External मतलब minus.
Let's tackle our last, slightly tricky calculation. Find the coordinates of the point which divides externally the line joining A 2, 4 and B 6, 8 in the ratio 1, 3. Keep your focus extra sharp for this one, students. Since the ratio is 1, 3, your denominator is going to be 1 minus 3, which means it will be negative. Let's solve it together.
Okay, step 1. We use the minus signs. For x, it's 1 times 6 minus 3 times 2 divided by 1 minus 3. For y, it's 1 times 8 minus 3 times 4 divided by 1 minus 3. Step 2. Let's simplify carefully. The numerator for x becomes 6 minus 6, which is 0. The denominator is minus 2. The numerator for y becomes 8 minus 12, which is minus 4. And the denominator is minus 2. Step 3. Now we just divide. 0 divided by minus 2 is 0. Minus 4 divided by minus 2 is positive 2. So our final coordinate is 0, 2. Option B is the correct answer. Excellent work navigating those negative signs.
Before we close out, here are some rapid-fire exam tips to make sure you don't lose silly marks. Number 1, always use your pencil to lightly label x1, y1 and x2, y2 right there on the question paper. Mix-ups nahi honge. Number 2, double-check your negative coordinates. Minus into minus is plus, always remember that. And number 3, internal hai to plus, external hai to minus. Keep these simple rules in mind and you will absolutely ace this section.
Remember, students, maths is never about blindly memorizing things. It is all about understanding the logical steps. एक बार लॉजिक क्लियर हो गया ना, तो कोई भी क्वेश्चन इजी लगता है. एग्जाम टाइम में बिल्कुल घबराना मत. Trust your practice and have confidence in yourself. You have totally got this. Before we go, I'd love to know, out of these 4 formulas, which one did you find the trickiest to master? Let me know.
अगर आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना. सारे पीडीएफ्स के लिए मेरा टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करें. लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है. कीप वॉचिंग एंड स्टे ट्यून्ड.